So I've been out in the woods getting ready for deer season. We have the early season velvet buck hunt coming up. It's archery only, and so today we're going to be looking at some trail cams. I've had two cams out for a little over a week now, and so we're just looking to see if we've got anything good. So this first one's down by a creek, and then I've got another one that I'm really excited about. So let's see, crows. Got a doe or nubbin head. Looks like a nubbin head. Does. Like I said, this early season hunt is buck only. There's Spike and does. I had 399 pictures. Ooh, that looked like a decent buck. That's a good buck, guys. Oh my goodness. Y'all, that's a tank at 7:27 p.m. Oh my goodness. That's a giant. There's three of them. Alright, guys. So I think I know where I'm going to be hunting. I think I'm going to go down there by that creek. I'm going to go try to find me a good tree to climb. I'm going to try to hunt the evening. I've got to work that Saturday, but I'm hoping I can be back and in the woods by 4:30, 5 o'clock. Give myself 2.5 hours to hunt, and then I've got all day Monday that I can hunt too. So we shall see. We just got our stand set up there. Climber. I'm gonna try to get up close to the top of this little tree so that maybe that'll give me some concealment. The pile, rice bran, corn, all that's right over there. I think those deer, there's a road that runs right here. I think those deer are walking that road and coming down, but they might also be coming from this creek. And if they're coming from the creek, then I'm also gonna have some concealment from that. It looks like a red maple or sugar maple or something. But yeah, we are all ready. Now we just gotta wait till Saturday. Alright guys, it is currently 4:03 a.m. It is September 6th, opening day of deer season. I had to stop and get gas. I got a little bit of a drive. Only problem is though, as you might be able to tell, there are some thunderstorms coming through. It's some pretty severe storms, but oh well, what can you do? So I've got an hour drive to where I'm gonna go hunt, and once I get there, I'm gonna check the forecast, see if it's supposed to stop, and then try to get into my stand. I've still got the big bucks, 2 of them on camera coming in daylight. They've been showing up around 6:30 in the morning. The rain's not supposed to stop until like 7 though, and so they might come a little later. They might wait till this afternoon, but I'm gonna hunt this morning and go into work for a little bit and then come back and hunt the evening. But yeah, I've been practicing with my bow. I got that dialed in, been feeding, got the deer showing up, so now all I gotta do is put in time on the stand and hope the deer show up. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we made it in here. I'm still in the truck. It is 5:15. As you can hear, it's still raining, but I think the main storms have passed, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I got everything kind of bundled up. I got plenty of junk. I've got my camera arm, my backpack, GoPro, bows in the back of the truck, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I got everything packaged up so I can slip in here, get up the tree pretty quick, and then wait for daylight. Shooting light isn't for another hour, bruh. Shooting light isn't for another hour, but I want to get up the tree in case those deer decide to come out. So let's get it. guys, it's currently 8:45. I saw that spike and that doe, and then I saw a bunch of turkeys off in the distance. Didn't get them on camera, but it has not stopped raining since I got here. I'm drenched, I'm freezing, but we're gonna give it till 9:30, and then I'm gonna go ahead and climb down. I'm gonna leave my whole setup up here, and I'm gonna climb back up this afternoon after I get off work. But it's a good sign that those deer were moving today. I'm thinking that maybe the rain's supposed to stop around 11. I'm hoping I can get in the stand. I'm going to be getting a little late, but I'm hoping I can get in the stand around 4. I'm hoping those deer will move this evening once this rain quits. So, we shall see. Alright guys, well, that's the first bow hunt of the year down. Not too exciting. I saw that spike in that doe, but I realized I saw out up the tree. They never knew I was there, which is good. I'm going to go to work. Then if I get off work in time, I'm going to be back in that tree and hunt till dark. I think legal shooting light ends at like 8 o'clock tonight, so I might have enough time, but I'm going to go get changed out of these soaking wet clothes into some dry clothes. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Alright guys, it is currently 4:30. I got off work, ran by my grandparents, changed into my camo, grabbed some rice bran, and I am headed back over there to go get on that same stand I hunted this morning. It's about 70 degrees, the rain finally quit, but it's still overcast with a little bit of wind. And so I'm hoping those deer are moving, so I'm gonna try to get in there as quickly and quietly as I can, go ahead, get up the tree, and get all set up. So I'll see y'all then. So we got a little under 3 hours that we get done. All that corn I put out this morning was completely gone, which means those deer have come back. So we may not see nothing, but I looked at DeerCast. It gave it a great rating for tonight, so we're gonna see what happens. Alright guys, I'm not really expecting the deer to move until like right at dark, so I figure I might as well watch the Razorbacks. Woo pig. On camera, all these deer are showing up at like 6:30 to 7:30 tonight. I think legal shooting light ends around like 7:50. I just checked. So it's only 5:45, so I figure I got an hour before anything really starts moving, but we gonna keep our eyes peeled anyway.
was 30, which I'm confident making a 30-yard shot, but a coyote ain't a very big target, and I don't have any junk arrows. I really don't feel like wasting one of my $15 broadheads with a Luminoc on a coyote, so if he comes back and gets within 20, I'll smoke him. But that was that same spike, and then I guess it was a nubbin it that I saw this morning too. But I don't know why they were real skittish about that feed, wouldn't even touch it. Anyway, and then I saw 2 more deer up in the woods. They came in with that spike and that nubbin. It looked like a doe and a little one. It wasn't a buck. Either one of them, or if they weren't the ones I was looking for. But stuff's moving. The critters are out and about. I mean, it's just now 6 o'clock, so I'm feeling good about tonight. Alright guys, it is officially dark. There's still 7 minutes of shoot light, but I honestly wouldn't be able to tell where I'm hitting on a deer right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start packing my stuff up and easing my way down the tree.
Alright guys, it's currently 4 a.m. I'm headed back to the woods for the last day of the velvet season. I saw a spike and a doe on Saturday morning, spike and a doe Saturday evening. Yesterday was Sunday, so I didn't go in the morning, and I had to work yesterday evening, so I didn't get any hunting in yesterday. Today I'm going to be pulling a full day hunt. I got a sandwich, I got some chips, plenty of water. So I'm gonna go try to see if I can get one of those big 8 points on camera, get one of them on the ground. We have full moon, so I think the deer are moving at night. I have a cell cam set up at a different spot and getting lots of pictures of deer last night, and actually a good buck. But yeah, it's probably gonna be kind of slow, but you gotta spend time in the woods if you want to kill them. So stay tuned.
That was the first deer I've seen this morning, and it's probably 7:45. Those does, the wind was basically blowing from where they came from straight towards me, but they were still skittish. I don't know what the deal is there, but I would have expected to have seen more deer already, because it is cold. It's like in the 50s, and it's, second week of September, so I'm gonna stay up here all day, and so hopefully, as the sun gets up, maybe it warms up, they'll move. I don't know what the deal is. That full moon probably has something to do with it, but stay tuned.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Like I said, didn't see what I thought I was gonna see, didn't see what I was hoping to see. All those big bucks were on camera, daylight, but that full moon, they just went nocturnal. But, got to go hunting, got to see some deer, so it was a good weekend. But we do have the regular archery season coming up in 2 weeks from me filming this.
And it's a little spoiler alert. I do have a giant 10 point on camera. Like, this is probably one of the biggest bucks I've ever got on camera. And he's showing up right at dark every night. I'll throw a video of him up real quick. So the bucks are still around. We just gotta get in there when season starts and see if we can get them before they get too much pressure and before they kind of split up from that bachelor group and start looking for does. So thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for more hunting videos in the future. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I'm hoping to do a lot of hunting videos this year. I know I've kind of slacked on it in the past few seasons, but we're going to try to get back into it this year. And other than that, I will see y'all later.